Hello everyone, time for a check-in. So this weekend will mark 3 months in the Netherlands. Honestly, I can't believe it's been 3 months. It both feels like I just got here and that I've already been here a long time, if that makes sense. Some of you will get that. So how's it been? How have my 3 months here been? Have they been amazing? Am I ready to get back on the plane home? You know, it's mostly been good. It's had its challenges, of course, like any move has, especially moving to a new country. And I've talked about those challenges before in previous videos. You can find them elsewhere. But for the most part, I feel really settled here now. I feel more at home here than I did when I first arrived. I've started making friends. I've even made a couple of Dutch friends. I've started going to exercise classes and working out more, so that's been really great to connect with people. I've done some, spin classes and a yoga class, and I'm going to a Zumba class tomorrow. So I'm doing all of that, which is really good for my mental and physical health, and also just connecting with other people. So I am in a really good place. And it hasn't all been perfect. I will say the weather, while it's warmer than it has been, it's still really cold, and that's a tough adjustment, but it's not snowing anymore, so that's good. I've been dealing with some personal challenges, being so far away from my husband and our cats. That's been a real hardship. I'm dealing with a personal issue in my personal life that I'm not going to get into in this video. But basically, I feel like I've been ghosted by someone I was very close to for a very long time, and there's not been communication on their end. I've reached out. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all that, but that's been really hard and all of that. And the financial piece has not come together as much as I would hoped. My business has still not really taken off in the ways I would like to have seen it by now, so I'm still living off savings and hemorrhaging my savings, which is not sustainable long term, so I'm really hoping things turn around very soon. If you are in need of a coach or a copywriter, talk to me, because I'm in the process of relaunching my copywriting business, working exclusively with gyms, fitness studios, yoga studios, wellness centers, things like that. So if you own one of those places or know someone who does and they need help getting their message out, attracting clients, converting people to sales, let's chat. I'd love to do that for you and help you make that happen. Anyway, so the financial piece has not come together as much as I would hope it would have by now. And Amsterdam is a very expensive country, expensive city in an expensive country, sorry. So I wish that piece was coming together better than it has been. And that part's been rough. I've been trying to find other firms have been teaching online or maybe doing something remotely, and nothing's come together like I'd hoped. So that part has been really frustrating. I still don't have furniture for my apartment. I've got someone to come by today actually to help me figure out what I need, because I've got a couch and I've got a bed and I've got a coffee table and not much else. So that has been a frustration, is that I have no furniture really. I can't have anyone over even for dinner parties or drinks or whatever, because there's no place for them to sit. So that part's been frustrating. So I'm hoping to get that resolved soon, I hope, next month or two. But two exciting developments are happening very soon. Is one of my best friends from San Francisco is coming to visit end of March. Yay, I'm so excited to see him. He's never been here before. He just bought his tickets this week. He's super excited. He got his passport renewed. He's ready to come and visit and see all the sights and everything, and I'm excited to show him around. It's the first time I've had a guest since I got here, or had a friend visit or anything. And the other one is my husband's coming to visit also the end of March. They're going to overlap by a day maybe. So that'll be good to see him again and show him our apartment and show him our neighborhood and have him meet my friends I've made here. So that'll be fun. So I'm excited for those two things. That's still a month and a half away though. So I got to get to that time. Hopefully by then I'll have furniture and everything will be set up and taken care of. So they'll both have places to sleep and hang out and all that. So things are it's been a very slow progression, but things are getting better. I'm enjoying my time here. I'm getting out more as I can. I'm going to events. I'm meeting people. I made some new friends last weekend. We formed a group chat together, so now I've got like a really stable group of friends to hang out with whenever I want to hang out with them, hopefully. Still going to AA meetings, meeting people there, sharing my experience with others, giving my phone number to people, getting their phone numbers, connecting them that way. So things are coming together. I wish that it wasn't taking so long for things to come together. I wish it had come more quickly, but that's my own personal needing things taken care of as soon as possible kind of thing. And that's not realistic, especially when you move to a new country. It's going to go slower, and that's okay. I'm just glad that I finally got my residency card so that I can stay long term and build a life here, because this is where we want to be long term. As I've discussed, we talked about buying property here eventually, so this is something we really, really want to make happen for ourselves in our lives. So yeah. But how am I doing personally? Let me talk about that. I'll just say, personally, it's been a challenge. Being, in a new country by myself, not been easy. I'm not a great cook. I'm an okay cook. I'm still learning how to use the stove. I haven't really figured that part out yet, and the oven and all that. So that's been a process. Learning how to read the labels on the stuff at the grocery store because it's all in Dutch. That's been a challenge I've had to navigate by myself. I'm kind of living like a bachelor. Like I'm eating very simple meals, like not really TV dinners, but like frozen pizzas and chicken nuggets and fries, and things I would not normally eat for dinner if I had someone else to help with the cooking and things like that. So that part's been a challenge for me, is getting all of that sorted out. I'm not very good at chores. I'm not good at cleaning. I'm not good at those kind of things because of my disability. So those things are a little harder for me. So that's been a challenge. I recently started attending baseball practice for a baseball team. I played baseball back in the States for 6 years, or softball, I should say. And I had a lot of fun on that. And I'm still enjoying playing. I'm not sure I'm enjoying playing on this particular team. And it's nothing against the people. Everyone's been very friendly and very welcoming. But it's very Dutch. It's all Dutch people. And it's very straight. It's all straight people. So it's been a challenge for me to feel like I fit in or feel like I'm included, because they're speaking Dutch to each other during practice and afterwards at the bar, and they're all talking about their families and their kids and their wives. I'm assuming, I don't know what they're saying, and I can't really relate to any of that. So that's been a challenge. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue with it. Unfortunately, there are no gay baseball teams out here. I looked. There is not, just because baseball is not that big here in the Netherlands. So there's not a lot of options. I may start one eventually. I'm not ready to start one unless some people want to join. Let's talk. But anyway, so that part's been a challenge. So now I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, if I don't do baseball, what am I going to do instead? I know I could do soccer. I did play on a gay soccer team back in the States for a few seasons. And I did enjoy that, but I'm not sure if soccer is what I want to do as my sport here, so I'm trying to figure out what I could do instead. I am still running. I'm joining a running group. That's been really great. So I'm going to continue doing that, but I also want something else that's not just running. I've heard about this gay squash group that I might try out. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah. So that's the main thing I'm navigating right now, is figuring out what sport I'm going to do and then doing it. Also, exciting development, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am going to be doing a half marathon at the Gay Games in Valencia, Spain this summer. I know. I never would have ever thought I would ever be in the Gay Games. For those who don't know, the Gay Games are basically like the Gay Olympics. They're held every few years in different cities around the world, and it's athletes from all over the world come together and compete in, swimming and tennis and baseball and all sports, basically like the Olympics essentially. It started in the 1980s when gay men were dying of AIDS. It was a way to come together and make community with each other. So I've never been able to go. Didn't really know what it was. So a few years ago, my coworker went to the one in Mexico. And so I'm going to go and I'm going to run a half marathon, which I've done before, and I'm excited to do it again in the heat of summer in Spain. Yay! But I'm excited to check it out. I have not been to Spain since our honeymoon. I've not been to Valencia at all, so I'm excited to check out Valencia and meet other athletes from around the world that are gay and into sports and athletic. Like, it'll be a really fun week. So I'm excited about that. I do need to start training soon, which is a little... like, I haven't done a marathon in a year, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited for this. It's a really cool opportunity, and I think I'm gonna have a good time with it. So if you're in Spain in late June, early July, come watch me run. Let's hang out. Let's do something together. I don't know. You tell me. So that's an exciting development this week that happened as I signed up to do that. And it's only possible because I'm already based in Europe. Otherwise, it would not be possible for me to get there because a flight from San Francisco to Spain and back would just not be feasible. But this way I can fly to Spain and fly back or wherever else, and it's a lot cheaper and a lot easier to get around. I won't be jet lagged the whole time, which is great. So I'm excited about that development. I think it's gonna be a really cool event. I'm excited to represent myself in the games and compete. I'm not going for any medals. I know I'm not gonna get like first, second, third place. I'm not even gonna worry about that because that's not gonna happen anyway. I'm just excited to finish the race and complete it in another country. I've never done a race in another country before, so that'll be fun. Anyway, I'm gonna close this off. So 3 months in, still loving it, still glad I'm here. Having some challenges as always, but I know that those will eventually pass. I just have to get through them. So that's all I've got for you this month. So anyway, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe please, and share with your friends. Thank you, bye.